Welcome to a slight detour from our series of videos covering IAB Tech Lab's AMP, the Agentic Advertising Management Protocols. Think of this as an agentic side quest. In this video, we'll go a few levels above the technical protocols and outline what we see as the current scope of agentic advertising. We'll walk you through what we believe agentic advertising means, the difference between the different communication standards, and what an agentic deal could look like. At the 100,000 foot view, AI seems almost magical. You give it a goal, it reasons on its own, and gives you back an ad campaign that you can execute to meet that goal. But as you dive deeper, that magic is made up of a number of different components and steps. There are two protocols that these agents use based upon what they are trying to do. MCP is how a single AI agent reaches the things it needs to do its job, the files, databases, and inboxes, just like a person accessing an app on a phone to get something done. A2A is a level higher. Once individual AIs can do useful things on their own, they need a way to talk to each other, to negotiate and exchange information and tasks. Together, they take turns in handing off tasks in an overall agentic workflow with humans in the loop. That workflow begins with defining goals. A human defines the objective, which could be increasing reach or improving ROAS. Next comes the planning step. The buyer agent talks to many seller agents and puts together a plan that it believes will meet the goals it was given. As part of this step, the agents access the data and tools that they need to be able to validate and understand the plan and get human approvals along the way. Then the agents move to execution, where they activate campaigns simultaneously across both digital and legacy media environments, including display, video, mobile, out-of-home, and linear television. Once the campaign is live, the agents measure results and learn what is working and what isn't. Then the agents optimize placement and spend based upon what they've learned. Finally, the agents improve and repeat as they continue to ingest log-level data and refine the models. Now we have a media execution environment that is more adaptive, more efficient, and is capable of operating across fragmented channels at a scale that would be impossible manually. Let's take a look at an example. A media buyer uses natural language to tell the buyer agent what the campaign is all about. The buyer agent communicates with many seller agents and uses each seller's agentic media kit to find inventory matching the campaign goals. It then asks each seller agent for a proposal. They use the common language of AdCom and taxonomies to ensure they are speaking the same language. Each seller agent creates a proposal that respects any pricing agreements that are in place with the buyer and gets it approved by the media seller. The buyer agent puts the proposals into a plan to present to the media buyer. Once the media buyer approves the plan, the buyer and seller agents will execute the agreement using OpenDirect or the Deals API based upon the type of buy that has been agreed upon. Specialized agents can also validate that the creative sent over matches the media kit. Sounds simple, right? But wait. The first step in any agentic initiative is testing. When you kick off, make sure you've defined what is being agentified and why. Set up shared agent performance goals. Ensured clean, high-fidelity data inputs, created a human-in-the-loop workflow, and that you are verifying agents using a centralized registry. We would love to hear about the use cases you have found for this agentic revolution. To contribute, head to the Tech Lab GitHub today and join the Agentic Task Force. Watch out for the next video in the AMP series covering ARTF, agentic deals, and AMP 2.0.